Hello, everyone. Hope you're well. If you remember back to November when I made a special announcement like this, we closed our doors to in-person worship. And at that time, we were looking at three key indicators in our area. One was the school district closing their doors. Two was local restaurants and so forth closing their doors to in-person seating, and then the third was a large spike in the number of COVID cases that we saw in our area. If we look at those three indicators now, the schools are back open. Restaurants, at least most of them, are open to limited seating in person, and we have seen the drastic decline of number of cases in our county. So last night, council met and decided to reopen our doors to in-person worship. That won't happen this coming Sunday, but we're looking at an Ash Wednesday service next Wednesday as Lent begins. We will begin together the season of Lent next Wednesday at 7 p.m. We do have a few caveats as we come back to in-person worship. The first is that we're going to only begin with Sunday morning worships. We're not going to be doing Sunday school, at least at the outset, and we will kind of reevaluate that as we go. The second is we want you to know that we will continue to monitor both the state and federal and local guidelines and our key indicators, and because we're opening our doors doesn't mean they'll necessarily be open forever. We want them to be, we hope they will be, but if we feel that it's not safe to do that, we will go back to virtual again. We will obviously try to inform you as we see if we would happen to see that coming in the future. But we want you to know that just because we're open, we're going to be continuing to monitor the situation to try to keep everyone in our church as safe as we can. And the third is this. Our mask policy is going to change just slightly. We have allowed in the past, because the state has allowed in the past, the use of the clear visors. And at the end of November, right as we were closing down, the state reissued a new guideline that for indoor meetings, indoor, whether that's work or whatever, the guideline is a face covering, which is a mask that goes over your nose and mouth and then goes behind your ears, which excludes the clear face coverings. And I know that a lot of us don't like wearing a mask. I know that we're all tired of it. Unfortunately, those are kind of like the guidelines that the state has put in place, and we are just following those guidelines. So as we return to worship, those are going to be some of the small changes that we'll see. We will continue to use social distancing in our time. We'll continue to be as safe as we can possibly be, but we are going to be returning, so we look forward to seeing you either next Wednesday for the Ash Wednesday service at 7 p.m. Or the following Sunday, which would be the 21st of February, which is the first full Sunday of Lent. So we look forward to that time. We look forward to being back together on a limited scale. Again, I would say if you are still uncomfortable being in public and being out, we fully understand that, and we plan to provide the live streams as we've done in the past. If you don't like masks and you don't like restrictions, we understand that too. We'll, again, continue to provide that live stream for you if you choose to stay home. We really do look forward to a day when we can all be back together, but it doesn't seem like that day is going to happen anytime soon, unfortunately. So stay safe, wear your mask, wash your hands. Have a good day.